Hello, financial fans. I'm not a financial advisor, and anything that you put into the stock market you can lose in the way of money. And what I'm going to look at today are a couple of families of ETFs, exchange traded funds. And there are many different ETFs available, exchange traded funds of all types. And the ones I'll be looking at, the main focus will be on the year-to-date performance and the expense ratio. And we will begin with looking at the pages of Yahoo Finance, which is a good source of financial information. We're checking out iShares, S&P Small Cap 600 Value ETF Exchange Traded Fund, the symbol IJS. The closing price on Friday, November 12th, $109.93 per share. And in the middle column, about 2/3 of the way down, we'll check out the year-to-date total return. 34.31%, and the year is not over yet. The expense ratio, go all the way down to the bottom of that middle column. Expense ratio 0.18%, which is low. There are some which are lower, which we shall see here in a moment. Next, we check out iShares Core S&P 500 ETF, symbol IVV, and it closed on Friday at a price of $469.16, and after hours went up 14 cents to $469.30 per share. And in that middle column, 2/3 of the way down, year-to-date daily total return 26%, a little over 26% there. That's nice. And the expense ratio all the way down to the bottom, 0.03%. So very low expense ratio indeed. Next, we check iShares S&P 500 Growth ETF Exchange Traded Fund, the symbol IVW, and the closing price on Friday, $82.19, and it was up over 1% on Friday, and after hours it went up another almost 2/3, well, over 2/3 of a percent to $82.75, and the year-to-date total return almost 30%, 29.74% year-to-date. The expense ratio 0.18, 1/5 of a percent, 0.18%. So a low ratio, but not as low as some of the other funds that we have seen already. Next, we'll look at Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, Exchange Traded Fund, of course, and the symbol is SCHD. This is from the Schwab family, and this is $79.14 per share, although after hours went up to $79.29 per share. Year-to-date daily total return 24.9, about 25%. That's a big rise in 1 year. And the expense ratio all the way down there at the bottom, 0.06%, so quite low expense ratio. This is with the Schwab family of funds. Next, we look at Schwab U.S. REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust ETF, and the symbol is SCHH, and the closing price on Friday was $49.57, but it went up a penny after hours to $49.58 per share. Year-to-date daily total return 31.43%. That is a lot. And the expense ratio all the way down at the bottom, 0.07, a low expense ratio, although some expense ratios are lower. And the next and last fund we'll look at today, Schwab U.S. Large Cap ETF, symbol SCHX, closed on Friday at $113.25 a share, and it was up over 0.75% on Friday, and after hours it went up a little bit more to $113.46 per share. The year-to-date daily total return, 25.39%, so a little over 25%. And the expense ratio, 0.03. So there are some very low expense ratios available on funds from iShares and from Schwab, and there are many other families of funds and types of funds, and whether it's an index fund or a fund that they create for some other sector, they are worth looking into, and hopefully this will help you as you start looking at stocks, those of you who are thinking about getting into the market. ETFs are sold just like stocks. Thank you for watching.